Good morning, world. And this is Just for Joe News. Here are some of the hottest news of today. September 28, 2023. Trump supporters still faithful even after indictment. Despite former President Donald Trump's indictment on charges of inciting an insurrection at the Capitol, his loyal supporters remain steadfast in their support for him. On Friday, a grand jury in Washington, D.C. charged Trump with inciting the January 6th insurrection that left 5 people dead, including a Capitol police officer. However, the charges have done little to dampen the spirits of Trump's most ardent supporters, who continue to show their support for him. At a rally held on Saturday in the nation's capital, thousands of Trump supporters gathered to protest the indictment and show their loyalty to the former president. The rally, organized by the pro-Trump group Stop the Steal, featured speeches from a variety of conservative figures and calls for the charges against Trump to be dropped. Meta hit with record $1.3 billion fine by EU over handling of users' personal data. In a landmark decision, Meta, the social media giant formerly known as Facebook, has been slapped with a staggering $1.3 billion fine by the European Union, EU, over its mishandling of users' personal data. This hefty penalty sets a new record for the largest ever fine imposed by the EU for privacy violations. The fine comes as a result of an extensive investigation conducted by the EU's data protection authorities, focusing on Meta's practices related to user privacy. The probe revealed that Meta had failed to adequately inform its users about the ways in which their personal data was being collected, processed, and shared. U.S. cases of a deadly fungus nearly doubled in recent years. Alarming new data reveals that cases of a deadly fungus have nearly doubled in the United States in recent years. This is yet another example of how open borders and lax immigration policies are putting the health and safety of Americans at risk. The fungus, known as Candida auris, is a drug-resistant infection that is extremely difficult to treat. It has a mortality rate of up to 60%, making it a serious threat to public health. The rise in cases of Candida auris can be directly linked to the influx of illegal immigrants and refugees into the United States. Many of these individuals come from countries where the fungus is endemic, and they bring it with them when they cross our borders illegally. Federal Health Agency recommends easing marijuana restrictions. In a landmark move, a federal health agency has recommended the easing of restrictions on marijuana, signaling a potential shift in the United States' approach to the widely debated substance. The announcement comes after years of evolving attitudes towards cannabis and growing acceptance of its potential medical benefits. The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, SAMHSA, a key federal agency responsible for overseeing substance use and mental health treatment, released a comprehensive report on Friday, urging a reconsideration of marijuana's classification as a Schedule I controlled substance under federal law. This classification, in place since the 1970s, has placed marijuana in the same category as drugs like heroin and LSD, leading to strict federal regulations and criminal penalties for its possession, distribution, and use. And those were some of the hottest news of today, September 28, 2023. To get the latest news, like and follow our page at Just for Joe News, or you can visit our website at www.justforjoeynews.com. Again, good morning, world. This is Just for Joe News. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.